everybody, Nerdigans. This is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Tokyo Revengers chapter 235. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, little and this video are not sponsored, and I'm just on a non-stop high-speed struggle train heading into chaos, and came faster by the second. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and a-kicking, feel free to hit up my Cash App and PayPal. Those links are in the description box below. Also, the second season of the anime adaptation of Tokyo Revengers was announced over the weekend. It is going to be called Seiya Kessen, aka Christmas Showdown, and there was an announcement promo as well that looks pretty good to boot. And well, based on the last chapter, and this is, of course, after Takemichi got his ass whooped, and he said he's going to take things into his own hands and not get anyone else involved, it seems like we're going into the final arc of Tokyo Revengers. But something else I want to address before I get into this chapter is, and I mentioned this in my Fire Force video that I was going to do it, is something that I saw in Fire Force. There's a panel that we've seen in Mikey panels in terms of like the darkness, the swirls of darkness that we have seen. And we've seen it in Fire Force, and in one of the panels it said despair up in there. And it got me thinking, maybe that's what that darkness represents, is all of the despair that Mikey has been feeling, including the accumulation of all the grief, the unresolved grief that he has been carrying all this time, because Mikey hasn't really, well, he kind of has come to terms with it, but he hasn't really like faced it, if that makes sense. But that's what it kind of feels like to me. But I'm curious what you guys think. And it may be because maybe like after Mikey just lets go of and just feels instead of holding it all in, then maybe that darkness will disappear as well, or slowly drain away and fade away. I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Anyways, let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this weekend. Ooh, we got a gorgeous color page here. Well, cover page and color spread. But Mikey is looking good on this cover. Yes, he does. And fuck your traditions, because it's Santa riding this motorcycle up in here. Well, Mikey dressed as Santa. And Takemichi is rocking the reindeer outfit up in here, carrying the toys. So fuck ill traditions. And this chapter is titled Just Be Yourself. Yeah, just be yourself. Don't be a sheep. Just be yourself. And don't tell others what to do, and don't force your values onto others. Just saying. The battle ended with 2 deaths. It's time to not get anyone involved. A week after the 3 deities war, July 15, 2008. Oh my god, this was when I was like 19. God, I'm old. Shit, I'm old! Alright, Takemichi, we'll be going now. Take care of Takemichi well, Hina-chan. Quit that sour face, alright? Got you a porn mag. I slid it right under your bed, okay? That's a good bro right there. Okay, thanks, guys. Aww. What's wrong, Takemichi? Oh, it's nothing. Really? I'll be going out to buy some stuff. You want anything? Nah, it's fine. Mutter, 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 mutter. My condolences, Takemichi. We heard that you took care of Dragon all this time. Mm-hmm. Sorry that we didn't know anything. The one most in pain right now must be you. If anything, you can count on us, okay? We'll definitely lend a helping hand. Thank you, but I'm fine, really. I see. I can't get them involved. See you, Takemichi. Thanks for checking up on me. Everyone, thank you for all the help so far, but I'll protect everyone on my own. This is going to be hard, Takemichi. I know you want to be a lone wolf on this, and you don't want to fuck up everyone's future. I don't know if you're going to be able to do this, to be honest. because I have to bring up Tower of God because I'm sorry, this really makes me think of Bam. It does. What Takemichi wants to do is straight up like Bam. Because Bam wants to take on everything himself. He doesn't want any help. He wants to take on all the despair and all of that. Oh my god, if we have this kind of situation where Takemichi is like Bam and takes in all of to Mikey's White and takes in all of that despair, woo! This will be very interesting indeed if we go this route. Huh? Hina, they left already? They've been visiting you even when you were unconscious for 3 days. They're really worried about you. You are blessed with such nice friends. Hina, I came back and got them involved. It was because of my own selfishness that I got them upset. So I've decided I'll settle things by myself. So Hina, you can go home. Takemichi-kun, I'll be fine. Aww. You're lying. Say, Takemichi-kun. Cry it all out, okay? Let's start with something you find hard to do. See? Remember what I said at the beginning of this video? That all that darkness that was accumulating and that we're seeing in the background for Mikey's panels, that's probably all that, especially with what we saw in Fire Force recently, that it was labeled despair. But that's probably what it is, that it's all this pent-up despair and emotion that Mikey has. And he just needs to let go. He does. And even when Mikey looked like he was about to die, or when Mikey was about to die, and we saw those tears in his eyes when he was crying, I really feel like that's what it is. Mikey, you just gotta let go, my dude. You have a lot on your mind right now, but it's okay. Just cry it all out first. There it goes. There comes the waterworks. When you're in pain, just cry. Strong what did I fucking say? Strong emotions of grief and pain overwhelms and tightens some strings, but you're here to loosen it up. There are many reasons why I cover why this is therapy for me. But or why covering manga is therapy for me. But man, I gotta tell you, this is right on the goddamn nose. Because for those of you that don't know, I've been going through the grieving process myself for over 2 years now. So when I see shit like this, it really hits home for me. Because the grieving process is, I'm trying not to cry because this really is hitting home for me. It's really starting to hit me. The grieving process is really, really hard. And if you just don't let it go and you let it build up, that's when you become like a shell of yourself. And some people can't take the pain. They can't. Dude, the pain fucking sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. I still feel it. But, and hell, even before I was going through the grieving process, it's not just grief. Like, just depression in general. Depression, goddamn, sucks too. It's part of being bipolar, unfortunately. So it's not a choice sometimes. Medication can only do so much. But yeah, it sucks. Sucks. But you can only hold in so many emotions until you crack. And I feel like this is I really feel like this chapter kind of just proved my point on what I was, my little tinfoil hat theory in regards to Mikey. That darkness we're seeing is all these pent up emotions that he has accumulated over the years. Like whether it's his brother's death or or his sister's death, and now Dragon's death. It just all and Baji's death, like all these deaths, and he can't cry because, and he can't grieve, and he can't show weakness because he has to be this strong leader because everyone looks up to him. He can't show that weakness. Takemichi can afford to show that weakness, but he can't show that weakness in front of his friends, but to Hina he can't. It's just very heartbreaking, and I can understand. I understand what Takemichi's going through right now. I understand with Mikey. I can totally understand. I relate because I have to do it all the time because I don't want people to worry about me. I don't want my family. I don't want my family to have to worry about me. I just don't. I have to put on that mask sometimes because I can't falter. The only person that's going to take care of me is me. I have to be strong for myself because Mikey probably knows it too. Because sometimes people will stab you in the back. In the case for me, all the people that I thought were my friends at the time stabbed me in the back. I've been stabbed so many times in the back. Whew, my back is covered with scars. So I understand. I get it. But for Takemichi, it's a little bit different. With Takemichi, it's like, I gotta show them that I'm strong because I have to carry this. I have to do this myself. I have to protect them. And it's also the same thing with, Mikey. He's got to protect his people and be a leader. He can't show weakness. So I'm really, really curious what you guys think in regards to Takemichi's. I'm really curious what you guys think about my thoughts in regards to Mikey about like the swirls of black and the darkness that we've seen behind him. If that is like the pent up and accumulation of all the despair and despair and emotions from the grief and pain that he's carried over the years. And at some point he's going to crack. Shit, we've seen him crack. And he can't show those, again, he can't show those emotions because he has to be a strong leader. And obviously we're just seeing it with Takemichi here. It's crazy. This is, it's just so heartbreaking. I feel so bad. I want to know if you guys relate to this at all, where you have to be strong because no one else is going to be. No one else can save you. You have to be strong not just because no one else can save you, but you have to, be strong for your family, be strong, or just be strong for your family, be strong for your friends, just be strong for something. You have to, just because you have to do it, you have to step up into that role because no one else will. I want to know if you guys can relate to it like I can. Or if you've actually been there if not just you yourself have felt it, but if you've seen that with other people. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, what you guys think, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and kicking so I can keep bringing you more Tokyo Revengers content. I'm trying not to cry because I hate that. Damn it. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend me on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I got to go find my therapy kitty so I can just keep myself together. Until next time, Nerdigans, I'll be seeing you later. Bye.